here to debate?
I am here to debate, Jovan. How's it going?
Chillin'. What's your name and how old are you?
You can call me Shankle Bunny, and I am 41 years old for the next couple of hours.
All right. Happy birthday. What are you here to talk about?
I'm here to ask about trans women and men. This is a concept I have some difficulty with. I am open to having my mind changed. Um, it is difficult for me to visualize, imagine, accept the concept of a female penis. Now, that might just be deep seated transphobia within me, but my brain skips when I hear these terms. So when people say trans women are women, I kind of agree, but I feel like there needs to be an asterisk next to it.
Well, can I just what? Why would there be a female penis? Penises are male.
Okay, so if you have a person who is trans
Uh huh.
and they are a trans woman,
Uh huh.
but they've not undergone surgery, this woman
Would have a girl
would
dick.
be in possession of.
Of
I'm
a
sorry,
girl. Of a girl dick.
I didn't catch what you just said.
It would be a girl dick.
Right. See that doesn't like. But you just said that penises are male,
Uh huh. Male.
so that's where
Male
my
is
brain does the skip.
male. Female is not synonymous for girl. They mean two different things.
Okay, now you've blown my mind, and I need you to explain what you've just said, please.
Yeah, sex and gender are two different concepts. They have interlinkings and they connect with each other, but they're two different concepts completely. So I can give you like the neurobiological evidence, like from a neurobiological level, what sex and gender are.
Okay, maybe I am not as smart as I think I am, or as informed as I think I am, and maybe I do need to start from the basics. So go on,
Sure,
give me the basics here. Right,
sex is
right.
on a neurobiological level. Sex is split into three categories. You have phenotypic sex, genotypic sex, and then gender is its own like third separate category typically. Um, Genotypic sex is going to be your chromosomal makeup. This is going to be more the deterministic side of your sex. Your chromosomes don't change; they can't change. You're born with what you have. We haven't gotten there in science yet. Then you have your phenotypic sex, which is just going to be the physical representation of your sex. So it's things like your hormones, your genitalia, your reproductive system. It can be things even like down to like hair and body, like body shape and things like that. Phenotypic sex is viewed on a neurobiological level as a modifiable trait. You can modify your phenotypic sex, so people can change their hormone productions. They can remove their
Yeah, that makes sense
reproductive
to me because
organs. They
obviously we
can,
have women with beards and stuff like that. You would say, okay, well, here's a beard is typically male presenting, um, but I know women who have facial hair, thick
Mhm.
facial hair, long thick facial hair. I can't grow a fucking beard, but I don't know. Just penises and vaginas feel so fundamentally
Well,
gendered. Is that the right word?
penises,
Not
and, well,
sex, but
they're only
gendered.
gendered because we've made them gendered. Like penises and vaginas are not deterministic sex traits, but we make them that way because we say, "Oh, you have a penis, you're a boy." It's just social conditioning. We've been conditioned socially to believe these things to be, um, like to be all that make up sex and gender. When sex in the human body is just so complex that it doesn't even come close to. Hello.
I had not
Oh,
before.
okay.
No, I'm thinking about what you said, and I had not before considered the possibility that penises and vaginas were socialized. That so right there, like that's a nugget that I'm probably going to take away from and have a deep think about. I can't say that you've completely changed my mind yet. Again, it's probably deep-seated transphobia, or just 40 years of socialization and all that. But I feel like I have a better place to start, kind of. But it still feels weird. It still feels weird to say like, yeah, that woman has a dick, like that, or that man has a vagina. Like something about it just feels like when you say trans women are women, trans men are men. Like I want to, like, first off, it's none of my business. It has nothing to do with me. I'm okay with people living their lives, but I feel like there needs to be an asterisk there. Not just because of penises, vaginas, and here's where it might get a little bit messy, but also sports. What's your take on then? Because we are a dimorphic species, and men tend to be stronger, physically stronger than women. So if we say trans women are women, and just full stop, period, point blank.
I just think that all sports
What?
should be
How do we sort of regulate this then?
I just think all sports should be skill based. I don't see the utility in gendering sports. Like it just doesn't make sense to me
Really?
on a utility base. Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, okay, we don't have to do things because that's how it was done in the past. Like we do need to change, but a lot of female events exist because women were blocked from these spaces. Well, I guess I should say cis women were blocked from the space market. So how do we open it up while maintaining like representation? Do we just say, okay, well then, if you are born with this sort of genetic expression, forget about ever competing at an Olympic level in the 50-yard dash?
No, like I said, I think just everything should be skill based. Right? Most sports, if not all sports, skill is going to be way more important to you than some sorry chat. Skill is going to be way more important to you than what's the word I'm looking for? Than like some inherited like inherited trait, right? Skill is going to be way more important. So like I don't know why we wouldn't just skill base everything and go from there. And we can see that most transphobes who care about separating sports, it's not actually because there's some biological advantage that men have. If that were the case, they wouldn't gender chess. Men don't have a biological advantage to be better at chess.
Yeah,
right?
Chess doesn't make sense to me. And I'm with you there. Like we can agree there. But something like shot put, where again, if I train, like yes, there's the genetic factors, but like the majority of the champions, just again, dimorphic species, will end up being cis men. Or
maybe,
men,
but we
or
don't know. We don't know because we don't let people compete against the other gender. And like even if they are like okay, then what would be the issue? You would just compete against people at your skill level, which like I would say probably typically most women would be competing against women dependent on the sport, right? So they would still be competing in, but those people that are better are going to excel and go to different levels.
This is a really interesting concept, one that I'd never see. I like this conversation because oppressive systems sort of stop you from imagining other possibilities, and it's sometimes difficult to think about what could be. So in this moment, and I'll tell you, it's kind of embarrassing to say at 40 years old or 41, I'd never considered the possibility of a completely skill-based Olympics. Thank you for that. That's a gift. That's a gift. My mind is changed on the sports front. You've changed a mind today, and you've also armed me a little bit.
Okay, cool.
With something to talk about when people do bring the sports into it. I've still got some work to do on just again the social. Sorry, penises and vaginas being socialized. That's again Caribbean background. I don't know how much you know about the Caribbean, but deeply homophobic environment in a lot of the islands, and it does take a lot to grow out of it. Yeah, that is going to be I will be calling back in on that one. You will be hearing me again on the social because that's some homework. I don't think we can change that in the time that we have. But thanks, Jovan. I appreciate what you do. Appreciate you taking the time to share your information with people. Have a nice day.
All right, you too.